Hi everyone, welcome back to Jess Reads. If you're new here, I'm Jess, and this video is going to be my mid-year, I guess it's a wrap-up, but it's like not, it is a wrap-up. It's a little late, I know it's already almost July at this point, but I wasn't going to do this video at all, but then I posted it on Instagram, so I figured I'd just make a video out of it as well, even though it's on Instagram now. But, you know, it is what it is. So, why don't we just get started? Okay, so I guess we could just get started with what my original goal was for the year, and that is 50 books. And so far, I've read 39, which honestly, I couldn't believe it. I did not think that I would reach 39, especially because last year my goal was 40 and I couldn't even reach that. But this year I really just cracked down, I guess, and I just really wanted to get it done. And I've been doing that because it's not even July yet and I'm at 39. So yeah. So for my top genre of the year, it's definitely romance. I guess you could say there's like a couple subgenres underneath that. You know, romance is like the umbrella umbrella genre, I guess. So, you know, I've read contemporary romance, I've read sports romance, I've read cowboy romances. Yeah, there's not much to say about that, is there? Okay, so now for my top most read authors. And let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you my top three. And these three authors are like, they have changed my life, and oh, I just love them so much. And they are Elsie Silver, Hannah Bonham Young, and Anna Huang. Their writing is just so good, so good. And let me just, you know, Elsie Silver, you know, the Chestnut Springs series is like the love of my life. I think I've mentioned this in previous videos. I have one set, which is like the mirror set of the Chestnut Springs series, and I have two other sets coming in the mail that are pre-ordered that should be here next month, actually. So as you can see, I'm really into it, and I did read Wild Love, which I didn't enjoy as much, I didn't enjoy as much as Chestnut Springs, but it was still really good. And I have yet to read Off to the Races, but I'm going to get to that very, very soon, I promise. So I really just want to talk about Hannah Bonham Young real quick, because Out on a Limb was my first book that I read by her. It was actually, I think, my first book of the year. Maybe. Might have been. And I just fell in love with her writing. I fell in love with the accidental pregnancy trope. Just the way she writes is like, it's unbelievable. I can't. And as for Anna Huang, she just has this like spark about her writing, and I have all four of up there. I have the Twisted series, and I'm pointing but you can't even see it. Twisted series and the King of Wrath series. What's it called again? I know, it's like I love her so much and I can't even think of what it's called. But you get my point. Okay, so according to Storygraph, my most read moods, like the moods that they have in the pie chart thing, my most common ones were emotional, funny, lighthearted, and hopeful. Emotional I can understand. I'm not sure about like funny. Like I don't know about funny. It seems a little odd to me. Because, like, you have, like, emotional and then funny. I don't know. But it is what it is. And so far, for the 39 books I've read, they have an average rating of 4.30, which, I mean, that's pretty good, right? So, okay. So now I want to talk about the best book I've read this year. And that is The Consequences of Falling by Liliana Rose Hastings. First of all, let me just say, I discovered this book last week. And it, like, just shot to the top. And I have never read such a... It like fit into this empty space. It's over here. In this empty space in my heart. It just snapped right into place. I have nothing but amazing things to say about this book. I'm like clapping down here. Yeah, it's such a magical, like, you have to read it. Just do me a favor, go read it, because you're gonna love it. Okay, so now for my most anticipated releases for the second half of 2024. We have A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston, which I think actually comes out today. So I gotta go get it, you know? But I will. And, yeah, no, I read The 7-Year Slip, and that was one of my top reads of the year so far. And I loved it so much. I love the way she writes, and I'm really, really excited to read this one. And I also have Play Along by Liz Tom Ford. If you don't know the Windy City series, like, where have you been? Are you living under a rock? Because it's such a good series. I'm obsessed with it. I haven't finished it yet. I read Mile High and The Right Move, but I haven't read Caught Up yet. But I know I'm gonna love it, but I really should catch up with it so I can be ready when Play Along comes out. And the final, well, maybe not the final, but the final that I have listed, the final book I have listed here is 1,000 Broken Pieces by Tilly Cole, which is the sequel to 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole, obviously. And let me tell you, 1,000 Boy Kisses broke my heart, shattered it, actually. But it was so good, so powerful, so detailed, so amazing. And I'm really looking forward to this sequel, because, if it's anything like 1,000 Boy Kisses, obviously I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, so that is it for my mid-year wrap-up. It's not really a tag, so I don't think I'm going to tag anyone. I know there is a tag going around, but obviously this isn't it. This is just me reading my own statistics. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As usual, please leave video suggestions down below, and I will see you in my next video, whenever that may be. Okay, bye guys.